Once there lived a widow with her little daughter. They were very poor and did not have enough food to eat. Even as she worked so hard, their provision fell short every year, few months before harvest. Most of the time, she lived on half plates or often skipped her meals and offered her share to her daughter during lean seasons. The mother tried to explain their hard life to her daughter, but the child desired to eat more and more. As such, very often, her mother bore the pain of hunger pangs silently by giving her share to her daughter. It was weeding season for the crops in her June field. One day, the mother took her child to the field where she also cultivated chilies in some portions. When they reached the field, she left the child to play kitchen on the platform in front of the hut while she busied weeding the chili plants. As the saying goes, the have-nots hunger more. The little girl could not concentrate in her play but craved for food. From time to time she called out to her mother and pestered her to let her eat her lunch. "Mother, I am hungry," she complained after every short interval in sheer anger. The mother scolded her daughter repeatedly, saying, "Be quiet, or else I'll stitch your mouth. It's not yet noon." However, the mother's stern warning could keep the little girl for some moments, and after a few moments, the child again felt hungry. But her mother simply told her to wait until she finished her work. The little girl tried to forget her hunger by watching the dragonflies that were hovering over the green fields. She saw one coming close to her, its belly thin and empty. Yet it seemed to dance happily in the air. She wished she could become something like the dragonfly that knew no hunger. She felt that her mother was uncaring and she had ignored her pleas. In order to somewhat relieve from hunger, she tied her Ngathingkhui Jagoi, a black and white shawl, round her waist tightly. She wanted to let her mother know how angry and hungry she was, and for that matter, she tore out her necklace from her neck and threw it away, selecting 2 red beads. She then tied the beads at the center of her forehead and walked towards her mother to see her reaction after she had strewn the valuable beads. She walked closer to her mother and called out aloud. But all of a sudden, she felt very light, and within the blink of an eye, she was transformed into an insect and crying "Yang," and flew to a tree nearby. Her mother could not believe her eyes, but she saw what happened to her daughter with her own eyes. Her mother cried, and she told her daughter to come down once and eat her lunch. But she replied, "Mother, it's too late now, but I'll be coming every year. When you hear me sing endlessly, do remember me." So saying, she flew away singing endlessly, "Yang, Kongyang." When we hear Kongyang, a tropical insect belonging to the Cicada family with a white stripe on its black wings, it comes in the month of July, August and September. All folks say the lean season has come when they hear the sound of Kongyang. When a Kongyang is killed, its belly is empty. Elders say it is so because Kongyang was transformed by a hungry girl. After Kongyang comes the Jamvu, which is smaller in size, but its bellies are compact. And the song goes, "Taka Kongyang, Shankha Kongyang Shaya, Kongyang Tika Ngahu Hamko.